Rep. Natalie Price here at Minnesota's state capitol came out here today with legislators from all over the country to learn from what folks here on the ground in Minneapolis, Minnesota are doing about the rogue federal interference in their communities. And I've learned a lot. I spent this morning with community organizers and a Minnesota rep learning about how the communities are coming together in support, but also the real fears of their community members being detained, deported, and having violence foisted upon them. Now I'm here across from the Capitol. I just came out of a Senate hearing where we got to hear greater context for some of what is going on and testimony from folks that are being impacted. One of the moments that stood out to me was when a senator asked a representative with the ACLU about whether the federal government considers social media statements to be official statements. And the rep from the ACLU cited a recent case that provided some precedent for this. It was clear that the administration does consider correspondence from its official social media account to be official statements. So then Senator Aaron Mayquade then held up a screenshot of a social media post in which the Department of Homeland Security suggests the goal of 100 million deportations. Now, of course, there are not 100 million immigrants, undocumented or otherwise, in this entire country. It is absolutely clear that they intend to target U.S. citizens, as they have clearly been doing.
If one was to achieve 100 million people to remove from this country, and they were targeting Black, Brown, Asian, and Indigenous people, they would have to target U.S. citizens, like we've seen in Minnesota, yes?
Madam Chair, Senator, if there are not 100 million immigrants in this country, I don't know how you get to 100 million without targeting citizens.
And we know that in 2025 alone, more than 170 U.S. citizens were detained by ICE. So we know that these numbers will continue to grow, and that it is so important that we are standing up, speaking out, and protecting all members of our community. No one deserves to be pulled out of their home, out of their business of work, attacked, detained, and not given due process. And we are seeing how close this is to impacting all of us. So now's the time to step up, speak up, get organized, and make it clear that ICE has to go.
I think that historical parallels are relevant here. I don't think that comparing what ICE is doing on our street to the Gestapo is in any way disrespecting the Holocaust. That's not a reference to the Holocaust. That is a reference to a secret police force. And you can substitute for the Gestapo any number of secret police forces that have existed. The idea that only the Nazis have perpetrated these crimes and that we are somehow above them, that we are somehow incapable of them by virtue of being Americans, is very dangerous. Thank you.